night I'm watching Hulu and the wildest commercial comes on. I'm talking about Hulu, the company owned by Disney, playing Israel-Palestine commercials. This one was crazy though. I had to talk to the homie Spec about it. One of the wildest things I've seen in a long time. I gotta pull it up for you, bro. So Spec, right? I'm chilling at home. I'm tired. You know what I mean? It's winded down. And I'm watching Hulu. Little Modern Family, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Just keeping it real nice and chill. And the commercial comes on and it catches my attention. And we know what's going on in the world right now. We know there's a conflict going on in between Israel and Palestine, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And Hamas and everything that's going on over there on the Gaza Strip. Mm-hmm. Once this commercial started, we've seen all types of travel ads in our time. I ain't never seen no travel ad for Gaza. Right? And that's how it starts off, as a travel ad for Gaza. So I'll play it for you. Imagine a travel ad for Gaza, right? Uh-huh. This is playing on Hulu last night.
It's in charming boardwalks. You can stay in one of our 5-star hotels and get a taste of the best in Middle Eastern food. Embrace the vibrant nightlife of the city and experience a culture rich in tradition that this is what Gaza could have been like without Hamas.
Wow. Do I need that while I'm trying to watch Modern Family, dog? Or if I'm trying to get my Abbott Elementary on, do I need that in my life, bro? Yo, I thought that was the wildest thing. When it first starts, right? It says, "Come visit Gaza," and I'm like, "Is there another Gaza?"
That's what I'm like, oh wow, this is nice.
What kind of we found out Dubai got a Gaza too. You know what I'm saying?
We gotta go to Gaza.
Yo, so that commercial was running, and I saw that at least 4 times last night. Now I wasn't alone in this. I went on TikTok. That's how that was a TikTok video I just showed you. People had the same sentiment, and I think the caption. Can I see it here? I think the caption was something like Hulu. They're absolutely vile for creating this commercial, and Hulu was even, I think it said like wilder. Bro, this played 4 times and I was watching it. I woke up in the middle of the night thinking about that damn commercial right there, bro. That's
interesting.
That was deep right there, right? But I was like, you poking a bear, right? Because you got to think, just from the last time we seen numbers, it was what, 20,000 people that have died on the Palestine side, mm-hmm. Women, children, you know what I mean? That commercial right there, the world doesn't need anti-Hamas propaganda. We already know how bad Hamas is. Like, mm-hmm. I don't think anybody out there is trying, other than Mia Khalifa, you know what I'm saying, is really trying to defend Hamas.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
She was trying to defend
on October 7th, yeah, she had tweeted out some crazy stuff.
Remember the date?
Well, that was the day when it, you know what I mean, it went down.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So, the world knows how bad Hamas is, right? And Israel is they seem to be at more of an advantage in this war, mm-hmm. than Hamas is.
Right.
That ain't necessary. I don't need to see little kids holding, you know what I'm saying, AK-47s and all that type of, like I get it. Like, they bad. So, like, that was just unnecessary, I feel like.
I'm just trying to process and think about the motivation behind it. Like, what was it supposed to do? I mean, like you said, we already know. Like, well, so I don't know.
That's not the first of that nature of ad that I've seen. I've seen that on X, and
I wouldn't be surprised to see it on X. I am surprised to see it on Hulu.
Yeah, very, very. But like, even when I saw it on X, I was like, because it looks like a post. You know how the ads look like, mm-hmm. like posts. It looked like a post, and I'm like, is this really a anti-Hamas post? Like advertisement in the middle of my feed, like. It was just unnecessary. I don't know, like, we get it. And I get you got to do what you got to do because the world works off of people's propaganda and what people are putting out, misinformation and everything like that. But that just was, it was jarring, bro. Like, I really had, like, I really felt like, what's the word? Chills. You know what I mean? After that. Because I feel like you poking a bear. You know what I'm saying? There's people already mad this war is happening. Mm-hmm. There's people who's mad about what they've lost in this war. In fact, there's people on the Israel side who are still upset, whose family members are still hostages.
Yeah,
like they stormed the parliament, if I'm not mistaken, this week and protesting like, "Yo, what's up with the hostages?" You know what I mean? Like, what's going on with that? Like, why are we not working out negotiations? Why
mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? And it's like 100 hostages were let go. What, I believe in November. It's been like 2 months, you know what I'm saying, since then. So they really want to know what's going on. And it's been what 3 months since October 7th. You know what I mean? The day that a lot of these people were taken. So it
didn't even seem like that long ago.
Yeah. No, they said relatives of Israelis being held hostage by Hamas have stormed a parliamentary committee session in Jerusalem, demanding lawmakers do more to free their loved ones. The action by a group of 20 relatives on Monday illustrated a growing anger over Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's refusal to agree on a deal with the Palestinian group as the Gaza war grinds through a fourth month.
Yeah, they gotta figure something out.
Nah, but I had to show you that ad, that stuck with me, bro. Like, that was really like... And I don't know why. I've seen some wild commercials. Not even commercials. We've seen a lot of wild footage from...
Yeah, there's so much coverage surrounding it. So.
But that was just like... Because it's almost comedic. The way, you know what I'm saying? The way it's done.
Yeah, no, it was like, oh, wow. Like, because first you're seeing it and you're like, oh, that's nice. And
they're showing these beautiful images. Yeah. But we know
that... It caught me off guard.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
That's exactly what it did last night, bro. Like,
At least when I turn on the news, I know what I'm going to see.
I go to X. I know what the algorithm's going to show me. That's not what I want
to see. I look at Hulu at, family kind of. Yeah. So, I'm not going to Hulu.
It's owned by Disney, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a little surprised that slipped through the cracks because it would feel like stay away from that, you know what I mean? Or at least something that they would want to stay away from.
It's very interesting that it made its way on there.
And is that what our money's going towards? Because why do we need, once again, anti-Hamas advertising in this country? Why would, you know what I'm saying? Like, is that like that?
No, so we would, the argument to that would be our beliefs are against that of what Hamas believes. And so, I mean, as the core of what the country believes, and I'm not saying individually, I'm just talking about the principles in which we operate on, is not the same as Hamas. So I can see where we may preach, and even our president, preach Hamas ain't good. So
we don't need the propaganda. We already believe it. It's an echo chamber at this point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think that commercial's talking to the ceasefire protesters, like the ones who stood in front of the tunnels and all of that, and they like, yo, because they're trying to show that I don't want to put like hyperbole on it, but it feels like they're trying to dehumanize them.
Hamas you're talking about?
Palestinian people. Well, by that commercial, I felt it was trying to dehumanize them. Because it showing you a fantasy world that doesn't exist and a woulda, coulda, shoulda. You know what I mean? From what I understand, Hamas was elected, but after that, there weren't any more elections. So it wasn't like you could vote them out at that point because you know what I mean? They shut down the election. So it wasn't like... And how much free choice was probably in it to begin with. Like, it ain't... We're assuming it's like our elections, you know what I mean?
Right, but then also, I mean, a lot of people, Israel plays a big part in that as well, in that whole situation. So I don't think it's only towards Hamas. I think it's also towards Israel because they play a big role in this.
You saying that advertisement?
Yeah, because the whole woulda, coulda, shoulda. Well, we could talk about how Israel never, like, they forced them into that small area, right? So did they have to do that? Like, things could have been done to where it could have been a more, we'll just say, sustainable situation between the two, but woulda, coulda, shoulda.
So that's what that advertisement is going to. The people who probably are in Israel that was like, because not everyone, no one 100% of the population agrees with war as it's going down. So there's got to be people over there that's just like, yo, we could have did something different, and is this how we have to react? Right. You know what I'm saying? And that's what that ad is for. That ad is for the people here, like I say, the pro-Palestine or the ceasefire people that are like, chill, and they like, no, it ain't no chill. Like, here's a baby with a gun in his hand. You know what I'm saying? Like, that like we to me, that's dehumanizing. Because those type of images flashing across my screen, 8 o'clock at night, 9 o'clock at night, it's showing me an image of something that you're not giving me 100% of the picture. Right. Because you can't do that in a 30-second ad. Which is why I would think Hulu would stay away from that. And like I said, my sentiment wasn't alone. Like, it's funny because like I didn't know where to go to like see who felt the same way. But then I got on TikTok and I was like, oh shit, people feel like the same way. You know what I mean? So I was like, yo... It ain't just me. But Perfect Talk is what it do. It's your guy DJ Playboy holding it down for the Perfect Talk podcast, man. Thank you so much for checking out this short clip. If you like what you see, go check out the full episodes right there. Also hit the subscribe button, turn the notifications on, hop in the comments, baby.